Alrighty then, ladies and gents. This, I believe, is gonna be one of the most important class trials that we had so far. Memories float back. Kyoko is gone, and a mysterious masked body appears. The threads holding them all together begin to spin and twine into one. Yeah, thank you for going so slow there. I was trying to make it all dramatic and all, but hey, what can I do? But anyway, we shall uncover the truth of this class trial today, and without wasting any more time, I'd like to say this. The skills that I had in the last class trial are pretty much gonna be the same. I would really like to have all those skills for the BTB, and some of these skills are gonna be really useful for me, so I'm not gonna change anything. Still gonna have a cheat code and algorithm in the name of Chihiro, and yep, I guess so. We have all of this evidence. We have all this evidence, all these skills over here. We have all this stuff. I went through this stuff again, and I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a tough one, cause I surely don't know. I have not a single clue about this. I'm even more clueless than before, so let's begin.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to go through this class trial with this rainbow-colored courtroom here. My god. Your tastes, Monokuma, I swear.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
The specifics?
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost!
Go back to sleep, hero. Oh wait, you can't. There's a ghost in the room.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because
Plot twist. This one is a clone of Kyoko.
she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Ghost technology, you say? Ouch. My head hurts once again.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Not gonna lie, me too.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right?
I guess. There is evidence, yeah.
Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
One important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. Yeah, that proves the body doesn't belong to her. Kyoko's face. No, that would be just insulting. Just don't. Did you already forget that the whole body was wearing a mask? The fact that we never saw the face is what got us stuck in this pointless argument to begin with. Oh.
Shoot.
I was expecting a completely different reaction there, but okay. It wasn't really that funny to begin with, so... Kyoko's... I should have gone with this one. Okay. Kyoko's gloves.
I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
Like I said before, I'm gonna go with one wrong for shits and giggles, and then one right.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, The corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
Yeah, that is true.
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
There weren't any evidence of that.
I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Are we actually gonna find out the secret behind her gloves? There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to enter our first non-stop debate. Oh my god, this courtroom, I swear. This is so ugh. It's gonna make my head spin. And I have just a skull.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
I know that body isn't Kyoko's, and I know I can prove it.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Maybe...
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Yeah, that's true. He wasn't wearing any gloves.
Before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
I honestly don't know. I mean, I could go with the tattoo, but it doesn't really show me...
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Maybe this? What's wrong? Did I say something weird?
Shoot!
Ah, okay. Then it must be the other thing.
That Kyoko there.
I mean, yeah, the gloves can hide the tattoo. But I do wonder.
The dead body
They got burnt
I
up
do
in
wonder about this particular thing. Let's see, let me just shoot this fast. There you go.
No, that's wrong. No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves.
Yeah, I mean, why would anyone in the entire world wear gloves over fake nails?
Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
Well, I am no expert in such things, so...
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
That is true.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
And that's why you don't know women, Hiro. Alright, well, I had to take a little bit of a break there. The room is getting really hot. Oh, in the courtroom, of course. And Hiro is being stupid once again. Well, one thing is for sure, Hiro. You are not a ladies' man.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Pretty much.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
Yakuya does have a good point there.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Well, if the fake nails was proof enough that Kyoko wasn't the one who was dead, of course, then, yep, I think I know what evidence I shall use, but let's see.
Kyoko really is still alive. Then who died?
gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition.
That is
There
true.
wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
Yeah, I think I know what I'm supposed to do here. We need to find out who the victim was before we can do anything else.
If Kyoko really is still alive,
Then who does?
The face
There you go.
No,
Nice! Judgment! Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
there was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real? If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Come on, Toko.
cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
Hiro? Whoa, why the hell would you say that? Sheesh, Hiro, you can be so selfish sometimes, I swear. You know, I can understand why people don't really like Hiro that much.
She's
Sometimes.
stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
Okay, thank you, Hina, for being the voice of reason here.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog? Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
If you compare the tattoo to other information we have, the victim's identity should become clear. What could it be? Is it this? Mukuro Ikusaba, female, known as the Ultimate Soldier. She became obsessed with the military from a young age. She disappeared while on vacation near... Every member of Fenrir gets a tattoo somewhere on their body to represent their membership in the group. That could be it!
I got it!
I got it, yo!
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Which is definitely proof enough that... which is definitely proof that Mukuro Saba is the one who died.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is... Oh, okay. So we're gonna have like an early Eggman's Gambit, eh? Gee, I wonder. Wait, what was the question? What he represents? If it is what he represents, then clearly it has to be a wolf. Yeah, that really must be it. Oops. Wouldn't wanna write that wrong. Wouldn't wanna write waffle. Waffle. That's definitely interesting. Waffle.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
No, it's not a wolf. It's a waffle.
Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast.
Eh?
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, except for the fact that she was wrong about one thing. It's not Wolf of Ragnarok, it's Waffle of Ragnarok.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Waffle.
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf.
It's a what? Okay, I'm done. I'm done with that.
Which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Whoa!
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
Hmm.
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
But wait. If Mukuro is dead, then clearly the mastermind is not Mukuro. So, the question still remains, who is the mastermind?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
Indeed.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Kyoko said that she was considered the ultimate despair. But at the same time in the page we found, she was considered the ultimate soldier. Ultimate despair is definitely fit for the one who is the mastermind, the true mastermind, so... What Kyoko said was a lie?
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
Kyoko, what is the meaning of this? Why did you tell Makoto that she was the ultimate Okay, well, what stops a person from having two titles, though? The ultimate soldier and the ultimate despair. I mean, is there something wrong about that? But if one person can only have one title, and she was the ultimate soldier, then what is the meaning of this, Kyoko? My god, I cannot believe this. I cannot believe the fact that I trust the others. That I am feeling really, really suspicious about Kyoko. And not Byakuya or somebody else.
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
And who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
Maybe there is something more to Mukuro than we think. Yeah, maybe she wasn't just a super soldier. And this Mukuro person must have been really, really good. And we don't even know that much about this person at all.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character?
It cannot be that Kyoko was wrong, right?
Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Well, we do need proof for this, Kyoko. 'Cause this doesn't add up.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Very good, Byakuya. Very good.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation.
That is indeed a good idea. I know Monokuma. He can be so annoying at times, right?
Now then, just so nobody's confused, Let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Sure seems that way.
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Imagine that. Actually, I wouldn't even deny the possibility of that.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Oh, how can I trust you, Monokuma? You have been lying to us. Well, technically... Did he ever say that we were in total 15 students and he was lying? God dang it! I cannot attack Monokuma right now.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Kinda know who we are talking about, but really hard to say. Based on what we know, there can only be 2 suspects. Talk on Jones. Oh no! Oh no! Let me just choose this first.
Wait, what are you saying? Are you trying to get me killed? Do you want me to die?
Shoot.
Ugh. That doesn't work. So, back to the drawing board. Yes, I think I know, even though I don't really want to.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain.
Of course. I love A.k.a. to explain.
Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
The gym?
That's right. The 4 of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the 4 of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis...
God dang it, Byakuya. It's Makoto and Kyoko.
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I cannot let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name. Let's see how we're gonna be able to clean up Makoto's name. Byakuya is probably thinking of him too, cause of the knife.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Yes. Makoto is thinking of raising an objection to you, Byakuya. Cause that is surely enjoyable.
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock.
Okay. So it happened between 10 o'clock and until... what was it?
So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
So what time was the body discovered? At 9 o'clock.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
It was 9 o'clock. Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Well, it's adventure time. Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9 and 1 minute.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
That is indeed true. So it's between 10 at night and 9 in the morning. We are narrowing it down pretty good. But I do wonder, when was the victim killed exactly? That we shall figure it out in the next episode of Danganronpa. God dang it, Chihiro.